Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, and we have details on the very first DLC content for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. There was just a trailer released for it, detailing each of the 4 multiplayer maps in the new Zombies map, and let's just get right into the details. So the name of this DLC pack is going to be called SABOTAGE, and the release date we have for this is January 31st of 2017 on PlayStation 4 first, as always. Xbox One and PC are going to be getting it about a month after that. Now, the date seems a bit of a ways away. They always announce the first DLC a little bit early. It's about 6 weeks away from right now. We'll probably make another video when there's more stuff revealed in about maybe a month or so. But we got a lot of info from this first trailer. And let me say, this trailer is top-notch quality. Great production. Kudos to Infinity Ward for that. But yeah, this SABOTAGE DLC pack, again, 4 multiplayer maps and a new Zombies map. One of these multiplayer maps, which people will be excited about, is going to be a remake of a Modern Warfare 2 classic. And that classic is Afghan. This remake of Afghan is going to be called Dominion, and it's going to be taking place on the planet Mars. They didn't talk too much about the map other than that it's going to be a remake of Afghan. It's been a pretty easy transition remaking it because there's some features of Afghan that kind of lend itself to Infinite Warfare, like that giant ledge that people love to snipe on. Like, you can easily boost jump up there now. It's just, kind of translates pretty easily, but it's going to be interesting to see what their remakes are like. Because in Ghost, they did a remake for each of their DLCs. They did Dome and Favela, which kind of just like copy and paste. But then they also did Shipment and Scrapyard, and they had some really cool tweaks to those maps. So I'm interested to see how Afghan will turn out in Infinity Ward's remakes. But let's move on to the next map. We have Renaissance, which is something I'm kind of excited about because this map just looks absolutely beautiful. It stood out to me. The lighting looks fantastic. Dare I say, almost realistic? Like, this map actually has color range and contrast and depth to it, which is something I think Infinite Warfare maps have been lacking. But Renaissance takes place in the streets of Venice. It's going to be a close quarters combat, fast-paced gameplay map. There's also outside areas for sniper lanes. That's pretty much all they said about it. I can't wait to learn more about this map because it just looks absolutely beautiful. It's close quarters combat, which are both things that I personally like a lot. Next map we have is Neon, which is a virtual training simulator. This is going to be possibly the very first Z-shaped map in Call of Duty. That's going to be interesting. There's a long sight line down the middle of the map in a close quarters combat area, but it's going to be in the shape of a Z. It still might have 3 lanes, or I don't know how it's going to work out. It's going to be interesting. But this is a virtual simulator, so there's going to be cool things like when people die, they're going to turn into triangle shapes and polygons. Also, cars will regenerate when you run around the map and you destroy them. They'll just regenerate themselves right there, which kind of makes it feel like it's a level from a campaign from Black Ops 3 or Titanfall. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And then the last multiplayer map we have here is Noir. This is going to be like film noir. It's going to be a dark, grimy, moody map set in Brooklyn, but it's in the future, of course. One side of the map is going to be gritty. It's going to be in the streets. It's what you'd picture like in a noir movie. And then the other side of the map is going to be nicer. It's going to have parks, cafes, maybe more like a modern day, happy Brooklyn or something like that. And then the middle is a war zone where it'll probably be transitioning from the dark, gritty side to the nice side. So you've never seen something like that before in Call of Duty? It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Can't wait to learn more about all these multiplayer maps. But we can't forget about Zombies. The next installment to Infinite Warfare Zombies is going to be called Rave in the Redwoods. Zombies in Spaceland took us to the 1980s. Rave in the Redwoods is taking us to the 1990s. And it's supposed to be like a horror film and actually be scary. It's in an abandoned campground in the middle of the woods, which has been taken over by a bunch of rave kids. It's supposed to have this dark, spooky feel to it, and then it'll come alive, and there's rave lights everywhere. There might be music to it. I don't know, but it definitely contrasts the spooky feel. I wonder if it's gonna switch between the 2 setups that they have, the spooky and the rave setup, because that'll make for some interesting gameplay and just interesting moods when you're playing the game itself. But it's gonna be new weapons, new cards, new everything. There's gonna be a new character called the Slasher, which might be like a boss character, like the giant head alien and just all the bosses in Black Ops 3 Zombies. And it makes me wonder if there's gonna be like an expansion on Fog from Call of Duty Ghosts. That was a DLC map, and it kind of looks like it has that feel of Fog, kind of have some assets from Fog. So I'm going to be interested if there's going to be any connection between that map and this, and if the slasher is actually going to be Mike Myers, because that was a kill streak in Fog was Mike Myers. So I'm really interested in seeing how that plays out. But yeah, this is the zombies map, Rave in the Redwoods. That's pretty much all they said about it. There's also going to be quests for it. It's going to be dark and spooky. It's going to be a rave. It's going to be for a good time. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies actually had some pretty good feedback from what I've heard. I haven't played it that much so far. I've been playing a lot of multiplayer lately, but you know, interested to see how that turns out. So that's what we have for Sabotage right now for multiplayer maps and these zombies. Again, it comes out on January 31st for PlayStation 4. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you guys are interested in any of these maps, if you're excited for Afghan, if you like the zombies, talk to me down below in the comments. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Sinister Skater. Be sure to subscribe for future Call of Duty gaming content if you guys aren't already. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.